Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is attorney Tim Kohler again with the East Carolina Law Group, located here in beautiful Barco, North Carolina. And this morning, we're going to be discussing the top 3 reasons why you should not get divorced, or if you do decide you're going to get divorced, why you should not do it yourself. So the top 3 reasons. Number 1, the first reason that you shouldn't get divorced is there's an old adage that says cheaper to keep her. When I was in the Navy, it was something we used to say all the time. Obviously, we're dealing more with men, but it could apply to men or women. It just depends on your situation. However, the one thing you got to keep in mind is even if you get divorced, chances are you are in some way still going to be tied to this person. So it is always a better idea, if there's any chance, any prayer, any hope to possibly reconcile your marriage, to please try and do so. Make all diligent effort. We do not promote divorce. We simply provide it as a service if in fact you find yourself in the situation where there is no other alternative, which is very, very rare. Divorce is almost always a selfish motivation. We don't condone it. We do provide it as a service between, whatever your belief system is between you and God, or by whatever name you call God. But the Bible says, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's and give unto God what is God's. And that's something that you're going to have to figure out for yourself. But apart from that, again, so it's pretty much always a cheaper endeavor for you to try to fix your marriage, if that isn't all possible. Marriage counselors are significantly cheaper than lawyers, and a lot of times if you go into it with an open mind and you really put forth the effort, you can really improve and save your marriage in many cases. But secondly, the last 2 reasons are why you shouldn't do it yourself if you find yourself in the position where you have no other choice, or you have just committed yourself to doing it. First of all, unless you know every statutory element and ground that you need to allege and prove in order to obtain your divorce, frankly, you're not going to get through it. Even if you go to the clerk's office and you pick up a pro se packet, which is basically a package of papers you can fill out yourself and turn in and pay the fees, even if you do all that stuff correctly, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the divorce. There's a lot of procedural things in the middle, and there's a lot of things in the process that you've got to meet before a court's going to grant you the divorce. And there's a lot of scrutiny that's applied, especially in a divorce, because it's an equitable remedy. So it's very important that you understand every single statutory element in order to allege your divorce. The last reason, and one of the biggest reasons, most overlooked reasons, is that if you do your divorce on your own, you could lose substantial rights. I will say that again, you could lose substantial rights. You could also place yourself in a significant position of liability. So it is extremely important for you to understand that if you are resolved to get divorced, that what you need to do is you need to consult a licensed attorney. Simply going on LegalZoom and printing off their package for doing your own North Carolina divorce is not going to cut it. LegalZoom has not done anything to stamp out the legal profession, and if anything, it's brought us more clients and brought us more work, because the things you get on there may not be wrong, but again, it may not be right. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you need an attorney, you need to discuss a matter regarding a divorce, please call us at 252-453-2273. That's 252-453-2273. We're the East Carolina Law Group, located in Currituck County, North Carolina, just north of the Outer Banks, just east of Elizabeth City, and just south of Moyock, or the Virginia border. And we'd be happy to help you. East Carolina Law Group, your family is our priority, and we'd love to help you. Look us up on Facebook at the East Carolina Law Group, or find us online at eastcarolinalaw.com. Take care. Have a blessed day.